All right, good morning everyone. So I wanted to give you guys a quick tour of our classroom so that you know a little bit about what's going to happen, what it's going to look like when you first get in here. Things have changed a little bit because of COVID, so I want you guys to be aware of what's going on. All right, so we're just going to do a little walkthrough so that you can take a look and see what's going on with things. All right, so when you first walk in the classroom, here's our door. Our geography shelf is right by the door. We got rid of the shelf that had all of the mailboxes and things and moved it to this smaller mailbox. Since we have a smaller group of kids, it just made more sense. And then as we move across the room, you'll see we have a couple of tables that have shields on them. This will be the spot that we can have snack and lunchtime with our friends while still keeping that social distancing and keeping each other safe. We have a shelf that has yet to be built by Miss Allie. I need to work on that today. And then we have our another shelf for snack time, which is where that's where I will have all of the materials that we need for that, okay? As we move through the classroom, this is our language shelf, and then we have our sandpaper letters and movable alphabet. Our sandpaper letters are a little different this year. I grouped them and then put objects in little baskets. We, of course, have Miss Allie's favorite color table back, so that's going to be like our handwriting table and things like that. As you move around, you'll see this is the entire handwriting shelf. So there's calendars and numbers and rolling dice and things like that for us to practice tracing and writing. And then we have our metal insets and a couple of small tables for us to use. Then we go to our math shelf where you can see all of our math materials are out and nice and displayed, cleaned up, things like that. Then we have our sensorial shelves, which is nice. Over here is where our cots are going to stay, so we'll be keeping our cot stuff over here this year. This will be the art shelf. Each child has their own box, so you will have a box that has a pair of scissors, a glue stick, and a pin pricker in them. We're not going to be sharing those materials, so you'll just look for your box that has your name on it. And then everyone is going to get a pencil pouch as well. And so these pencil pouches have markers, crayons, colored pencils, and a couple of erasers in them, and then of course regular pencils as well are right there. So we again are not sharing materials. These will be yours. Yours will have your name or your picture on it. And then we have our practical life shelf. All right, and one table over here for us to do practical life. Our geography maps are going to be a community work. So that means that both sides of our classroom, mine and Miss Daria's, will have the opportunity to use these maps when they become available. We will just have to sanitize them afterwards. I know you guys know what the bathroom looks like, but this year it'll be a little bit different. Each side will have their own color curtain, and that is the bathroom stall that we will use. So that again, we're keeping safe, keeping kids safe throughout this COVID situation. And then obviously we have our sinks where we will wash our hands and things like that. The big thing too with our classroom this year is that everybody will have their own individual workspace. So you will come in and your rug will be placed with your name tag on it, and that is where you're going to work. So you'll bring your materials to that space every day. As you can see, when I kind of step back, you see kind of a plastic wall that's separating the two sides. This will eventually be plexiglass, but for right now, this is what's going to keep us from staying safe from the other side of the classroom and social distancing. So we do not touch the wall, but it's just there to keep us a little extra safe. And then lastly, we have our calendar and our science area. The circle time is going to be a little different this year as well. We will each have our own dots on the carpet. We haven't gotten the dots yet, so when you come in on the Monday that you come in, until the dots get here, there will probably be like an X on the carpet for you to sit on, just so that we're again social distancing at circle time. All right. So that is what our classroom looks like for this year. I hope that it gives you a little bit of comfort, and I hope that you guys aren't too scared to come and that you're excited to come back and learn at CMEC. I'm excited to have you this year in our classroom, and it's going to be an awesome year. So if you have any questions or you're a little nervous and want to talk to me, just have your mom and dad email me and we can set up a Zoom call. That's no problem. But I'm really looking forward to this year, and I can't wait to see you guys. I hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you soon. Bye, friends.